Okay, so it's 3 PM on Friday, and it really does feel weird recording at this time, but here we go. EA have released a Player of the Month Bundesliga Jadon Sancho. It's an 89 rated card, and it looks pretty awesome. Really good pace, insane dribbling stats by the looks of things. Shooting doesn't look too great, but we will obviously boost that with a chem style. So, yeah, this might be the last Player of the Month card for quite some time now, because, obviously not much football is going on, so let's get this one done and let's see if this guy is worth picking up or not. Now, to get this Jadon Sancho, you've got to submit an 85 rated squad and an 86 rated squad, and here is what I will be submitting. The first team is just a full Bundesliga side, and that will easily get the chem, so submit that. And the second squad is a Premier League side with a Bundesliga player in it. I've also got a couple of Serie A options at the back just to boost up the rating. We're not currently at full chem, so we will give Ozil a position change, and that will fix the chem issue. I'm sorry if I'm sounding tired right now. Yeah, I'm really not used to doing morning recordings. This feels like a morning for me. I'm well aware it's 3 PM, but this just feels super early to be recording a video. Anyway, in the comments below, I want to hear from you guys. Will you be completing the Bundesliga Player of the Month SBC, or will you be giving this one a miss? Interestingly, comes out as a left forward rather than a left mid. So, welcome to the club, Jadon Sancho. I hope you're going to be good. I'm hoping you're going to be the best English left wing in the game. I did recently review the League SBC Josh Murphy card, which was quite nice, but I'm hoping that this Sancho card is much better than that. Before we get into the player review, we've got a couple of packs to open. Can we make some coins back on this player? Let's have a look. Pack number 1 is not looking very promising, not even a board in that one, so that one's a big miss. Best player being Corona, how ironic. Next pack, what will we get? This one, come on, at least boards in this one, surely. And no. Normally I'd rant about my pack luck, but I packed a UCL Messi yesterday, so I won't complain about my pack luck today, although them packs were definitely absolute garbage. I don't think we really need to discuss chem styles in depth for this review, because I think it's pretty obvious what Sancho needs, and that is obviously a Deadeye chem style to help boost his shooting and passing attributes, because his pace is already pretty good and his dribbling attributes look absolutely insane, and as expected, Deadeye is the most popular choice for this item. Okay, Deadeye chem style applied. Let's have a look at this card then. 5-star skill moves, always a good bonus on Sancho items. 4-star weak foot, also pretty useful for wingers as well. Medium low work rates are not particularly ideal, but it could be worse. Here are the in-game stats then. Pace section, as expected, looks pretty nice. And the shooting column actually looks decent once it's got that Deadeye boost on it as well, because in-game he's got 99 attack positioning, 99 finishing, 88 shot power. So shouldn't be too bad in front of goal. His passing attributes are really good, apart from free kick accuracy and short passing, because he's got really good curve, really good short passing, and decent crossing and vision. So it's just a shame that his free kick accuracy and long passing are so low, because the rest of the stats are actually pretty high. That dribbling department looks outstanding. 99, what am I talking about? 96 agility, 95 balance, 92 ball control, and 97 in-game dribbling. On the ball, in space, this guy should be fantastic. So looking forward to trying that out. And with him having 5-star skills on top of that, he should be an amazing skiller in match. Unfortunately, I only know about 3 or 4 skill moves, so I probably won't get the most out of him in terms of skill and ability. But for you guys who love to skill, you might get more out of this card than I do. Physically, he's not looking too great, to be honest. Stamina of 83 isn't ideal for this stage of the game. It's not very good for a pacey attacker. Strength of 63, also not too great, and aggression of 46 is pretty poor. So yeah, physically not looking so great, but those dribbling stats look absolutely phenomenal. So be interesting to see how we get on with him. Let's get into some matches and let's see how we get on. Hey, look who remembered to qualify for FUT Champs this week, this guy. And in the first game, we come up against a full special side, couple of icons in the midfield, and a really colourful attack. Look at all the different card designs in this team. It actually just looks really nice. Del Piero finds Messi, who's going to look for Sancho down this right edge, who's up against Kimmich here. Does well to beat him. Can we get inside? Oh, keep the ball. Well done. Cross it into the box. Oh, unfortunately, I don't really have a player to be crossing to in this team. Nice. Good bit of play here. Guardiola puts the ball in. Finds Sancho, who should score, and he does. That was actually a really tidy finish under a decent bit of pressure there. Oh, opportunity. Sancho tries to beat Kimmich, and he does well to do so. Left-footed cross into the back stick. Unfortunately, Messi just couldn't quite get there ahead of Bernat. It was a good delivery as well. Del Piero flings the ball to the wing. Sancho's going to try and get inside here, and he does so. Oh, as if that got cleared. As if that got cleared off the line. Saunders won the ball. Chance for Sancho with a finesse, and he won't miss. Big mistake by my opponent. Went a good attack. Full advantage. Nice. Finish the game. Oh, I thought that was going to bounce wide there, but it's gone in off the post. And there is the full-time whistle. We get ourselves a 4-2 win in what was a really odd game. It was like really tight in the first half, and then in the second, my opponent's defense just like fell apart for a bit, and then he came back towards the end, and yeah, just a really weird game. But we get the job done, and Jadon Sancho picked up the match ball, so quite a good debut. In the next match, we come up against this. Now, this has me a bit worried, to be honest. Teams like this are not a common thing in champs anymore, so I get the feeling this match will end either one or two ways. It'll either be I've matched up against a really good opponent, or I've matched up against a relatively newish player. So yeah, you'll probably be able to tell which my opponent is by the full-time score in this match. He just got absolutely bullied by Tierney there, as Messi links up with Jadon Sancho down this left edge. Kyle Walker is in pursuit, and whoa, that was a weird animation. Sancho stayed on his feet, but did unfortunately lose possession. Torreira out wide to Sancho, who will win the ball. Gets it inside to Torreira, whose shot was blocked very well by Mendy. And then Sancho scores a header. Scenes. Messi feeds the ball down the line to Jadon Sancho, who will bend past Kyle Walker. Put the ball inside. Okay, I won't lie. I was aiming for Messi there, but yeah, I think that's more FIFA than Sancho messing up there. Just the one goal in it at the break. Hopefully we can extend our lead in the second half. We're going to make a couple of changes for that second 45 as well. Sancho's going to go centrally, and Masonda's going to come on for the Ox. Del Piero finds Jadon Sancho. Sancho pulls it back and then goes for the finesse. And he might have just won us the game with that goal. I was a bit worried about that shot. It didn't really have like brilliant shot power on it, but it clearly had some very good accuracy right in the corner, out of the reach of David De Gea. Sonda finds a tired Jadon Sancho, who's going to bring us forward, but he's going to put through a really nice through ball for Messi there. Messi, oh, I tried to just pass it inside. Normally I'd have gone for the shot there, but I wanted to see if I could get it back to Sancho. But good play by both players. Well, there be the full-time whistle. We get a 2-1 victory, a much closer game than what I thought it would be, but job done. 2 goals for Sancho, and Messi was just unreal in that game. He really was. Okay, now we've played around with the English youngster a bit more, it's time for me to give a verdict on the card, and ultimately, it's a really good item, to be honest, and especially for those of you who love to dribble, you'll really enjoy this card because its in-game dribbling abilities are truly top class. So very fun item, and straight up I'll say I don't think the price is too bad on this card. This is probably, in fact no, it is the best English left winger you can currently get in Ultimate Team. I would say that Player of the Month Sancho is better than that headliner Sterling and the future stars Hudson-Odoi. So yeah, high praise I guess compared to them cards. Is he like an elite left wing? I think he's close, but he's not quite there. I think he just needs a bit of a boost in the shooting department, and then maybe he'll be there. Also, a couple of physical boosts wouldn't hurt either. But aside from that, his pace, passing, and dribbling, I thought was to a really good standard. So let's quickly cover all bases, shall we? Pace, big thumbs up. Very happy with that. Quick on and off the ball. Positionally, also very strong. Made some really good attacking runs for me when I played him centrally and when I played him out wide. So happy with his base positioning and his run-making ability. When it comes to shooting, I think his finishing is nice. I don't think it's brilliant, but it's pretty good. I think he lacks in shot power, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, when in space, the guy can definitely put the ball in the back of the net if given the opportunity to do so. I think his finishing for a winger is good, but not compared to obviously other attackers like strikers, etc. When it comes to passing, pretty much what you see is what you get. Short passing is pretty solid, crossing's to a good standard, but long passing and through balls can be very, very hit and miss. Now we come on to this guy's dribbling, and I don't have a single complaint. I think his dribbling's class, like 0 complaints. Even when under pressure, the guy dribbles well, and he's just got really, really good close control. I'm not even a good dribbler in FIFA. I'm very average, very, very average. So for those of you who are good at dribbling, those of you who like to do that LB/L1 dribbling, you will honestly love this item's like dribbling as a whole. Physically, like I've already touched on, stamina's not great, and he will tire towards the end of the match, especially if you're running with him a lot. And his strength was pretty average as well. But overall, I do think this is a very good card, and it's a very nice left wing option. The 230k price tag, I think, is a fair price. I don't think it's a brilliant price tag, but I also don't think it's a terrible one either. So yeah, I think this card is a okay value, and if you're looking for a English link or a Bundesliga left winger, then I do think this is a very good option to consider. Like I say, I think it's the best English winger in the game, and in terms of Bundesliga wingers, let me just quickly pull it up to make sure I haven't forgotten anyone, because he's definitely up there. Let's just quickly load this. Left mid in the Bundesliga, yeah, I'd say he's probably the best left winger you can get in the Bundesliga as well. So yeah, definitely a card worth considering in my opinion, and yeah, not bad value either. Obviously, Sancho's road to the final card probably won't be getting any further boosts in FIFA 20, so this is probably the best Sancho card we're going to see for a while, because who knows when team of the season is going to be now. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 89 rated player of the month, Sancho. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this card. Are you going to complete this SBC or not? Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.